What's going on, my people, and welcome back to Israel's Movie Reviews. And today we're going to be discussing all-time classic, in my point of view. This is a Stephen King adaptation from a book that was written by the King himself, and it's called Sleepwalkers. We're going to take it back to 1992, as this week we're going to be recapping a lot of oldies, but goodies. Starting off with, I liked the concept of this movie more than its actual execution. Now that I look back at it, I could tell that back in the day, obviously, 92, I was just a pup, but I don't know what was the reaction back then regarding this particular film. But after rewatching it a few times, it doesn't stand the test of time, but it's a good movie to check out. It does have some great themes that I wish directors and writers would try to adapt nowadays. But let's take you back, starting off with what's a sleepwalker, right? It's a nomadic shape-shifting creature with human and feline origins, whether male or female, who's vulnerable to the deadly scratch of a cat. It feeds upon the life force of the virgin, human female, and probably the source of a vampire legend. And in this movie, there are police who are investigating a series of murders at the Brody's residence in Bodega Bay, California, where a mother and son have gone missing. It's bloody and filled with dead cats. They find a mummified little girl. They find a lot of odd things. In Travis, Indiana, Charles Brady, played by Brian Krause, who was a heartthrob at the time, lives with his lover / mother. Yes, incest is going on. Mary, played by Krige, who gives an amazing performance. She's not only beautiful, gorgeous, but she's creepy as hell in this movie. And they have their hatred of cats. And what's ironic about that is that they can turn into cats. They have the features of the felines. He has his sights set on a classmate, which is Tanya Robertson, played by Madchen Amick, who was a gorgeous, also budding star back in 92, who works at a local movie theater. And that's basically the premise and summary of the film. You can tell that during the movie, he goes, just like a normal teenager will go to, and he tries to pursue this girl, eventually getting her, but his lover / mom doesn't approve. She starts to lose her mind, literally, and the story entails after that. It's definitely something you should definitely go see. I like the Stephen King concept, but the director, you can tell, Mick Garris, who directed this film, fails to bring enough cinematic style to the movie back then. I don't know if because they lacked effects. I don't know if he lacked vision at that time. But the effects range from old, campy, cheesy looking to moderate and competent by the ending of the film. The monster cat in this movie looks rather uninspired for my liking. The big full costume that you see in the movie, yeah, they use practical effects, which is awesome. Is a little more appealing. What else? The blood looks very low budget, but then again, it's a early 90s film. So they probably filmed this movie in 90 and got it to 92. So, I'm not going to put a knock too much on that. The general tone of the movie, for me, felt like a simple TV production. It felt like a movie that was just for TV at the time, an hour, 2 hour long soap. But I do like the fireworks in the movie. To me, it never elevates the tension or the scares. You do have some scary elements, but never frightened necessarily. This doesn't really have that many jump scares that you look for. The special effects run through the whole spectrum of things, from old-fashioned with a couple of weak CG additions regarding the cats and how they transform. And I thought it was cool. There's a scene in the movie where the car transforms because the cop is actually pursuing him, and the car goes from, I believe, blue to red or red to blue. That was a unique concept. I wish they could have utilized that throughout the film a little more. It would have been nice if they would have did that to the actual house. But overall, the three main leads do a relatively good job in the movie, especially Alex Krige, who plays the mother. She's amazing. She really, really stands out in this movie as not only creepy, but sexy. It's something you definitely have to see. Definitely, her performance holds up well. And the mother-son creepiness is good. It's too good, actually. It's you know, it makes you cringe. It's odd to see, but I'm glad they put that in the movie. It was an original concept, and you appreciate it. The movie could have held back to be revealed around the middle, or maybe even pushed a little more. I feel like it was revealed a little too early on. The movie could have used a bit of mystery, suspense. You know, I wanted to be thrilled. You know, when you're watching a horror movie or a thriller or something of suspense, you want to be a little more in awe, you know? But, you know, this you can't really be too disappointed with this film. You know, it has a high gore level, which surprised me. It's a mainstream film at the end of the day. There's a lot of hand violence where you see hands cut off, you see them slammed in doors, you see fingers bitten off. There's a lot of blood in the movie, or a lot of ketchup or corn syrup, you could say, with people being stabbed in the eyes and the head. There are also a number of cameos to look out for in this movie, from Joe Dante to John Landis to Clive Barker himself. Even Mark Hamill pops up as a policeman in the opening scenes. Stephen King also puts his unexpected comedy in here in an appearance. The film is entertaining. With all the violence and gore, it basically has to offer for what it is. But it's not exactly that engaging or intelligent in any way. But you don't see horror movies for its intelligence, do you? So if you're looking for a cheap thrill, this movie, you're coming to the right place for that. Go check it out. Sleepwalkers, 1992. You can definitely find this in a local video shop if around you they still have those, or you're definitely gonna have to go online and really look for it, because I haven't seen it in any streaming services. But definitely go check it out. I give this movie a 7 out of 10 for what it was trying to achieve. Very original. Enjoyed it. If you liked this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. And if you want more content from me, and if you want to have your 90s nostalgia memories come back flowing on you, I'm the guy to ask. Till the next one. Peace.